Okay, so these are the plans that I have drawn. Let me see if I can get a decent shot in here. Okay. Well, let me try it this way, and it might be even easier, so I can kind of explain to you what's going to happen here. So right here is going to be a bank of drawers. This is the left-hand side once you enter my rig. Then it's going to be the sink, and I hang my squirt bottles and stuff on a little pole underneath. And then I'm going to have my blue water jug down here. I'm going to drain. I use Dawn dish soap. It's biodegradable. It's safe for wildlife. It's various million things. So I use Dawn. So I'm going to just drain my sink right out. I'm going to just drain my gray water because all it is a handful of cups. Maybe if I've had tea or something in my rig. Not really much of anything. A little place for my trash can. These are 3 little plastic bins that you kind of just pull out, these little 3 right here. And one will be silverware, spoons, and then sharp objects, knives and scissors and stuff. And then this one here will be just, I haven't decided. I think I'm going to make these open shelves and make this an open shelf also. And that way I'm just going to put a curtain right across the front of it, and I think it will be really pretty. And then I'm going to build out a little, frame out a little wall on this side of my closet. And at the top, I'm going to grow my herbs up there. This line right here signifies the wall, where my walls actually stop, because my walls only come up 4 feet. And then the center of my rig is 7 feet, because of the way that my rig is set up. It's got the canvas. Well, right now it's got a tarp, but it's going to have a canvas on the top. And then I'm going to store my propane tank in the bottom of my closet, because I'll hang like short things here, and then I'll hang the longer things here, so I can store my propane. And my stove will go probably right up in here somewhere, because this is my refrigerator over here. So, yeah, so I'm going to grow some herbs. I'm thinking chives, basil, I don't know, parsley maybe. I don't know. I'll think of some, things. But anyway, this will be my clothes closet right here. And then these bins, these are just 2 shelves. Right here is a shelf, and right here is a shelf. And this is all enclosed because this is part of another cabinet you'll see in a few minutes. But these are all for my crafting and my beading and my heavy sweatshirts and jeans and things like that I might not be hanging in the closet. Okay, and then we come around. Now, if you leave this corner right here, okay, and you kind of turn to face the back of my rig, which would be that way, then you're going to see this next, which will be, I have a 30 by 72 mattress, and I'm going to drop that down, because right now it's a full-size bed, so I'm going to drop that down to a 30 by 72 twin size, and I'm going to put a 26 inches off the ground, and I'm going to put a shelf underneath of it right here. You can see the other dead space from the other. You'll see what goes in there in a little bit, but anyway. And I will turn this into a day bed. I'll make some cushions and some pillows to go across it, and that way I'll have a sofa and I can seat 3 here. My shower is going to be next to it. You kind of see the dimensions a little bit on the bottom. But anyway, my shower is going to be here. This is going to be another pull-out cabinet with the potted plants on top, and I'm going to grow more herbs. I'm not sure what I'm going to grow yet, but anyway. This here would be my nail. As a lot of you know, I'm a nail tech. I was a licensed nail tech. I've not renewed, but I still have the skills, and this is the container that holds all of my nail supplies. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to take some, those little crates, the little square crates, the plastic ones. Well, I'm going to take 4 on this side and 4 on this side. And on this side, I'm going to face these two outward and these two outward, and then behind those, I'm going to face one this way, one this way, one this way, and one this way, because I have a lot of books, and that way I can put my books in the back, and they will sort of be out of the way, and then I can keep these front pockets, which I'm going to just slide bins into, and that way I can keep my supplies and things like that. And then I'm just going to put a board over it, over those bins, and make a desk, and then I'm going to put an office chair in here so that I'll have a place to sit, because right at this moment I don't really have a place to sit. And then right here I'm going to turn this, put a little plug in the thing here, and put a little like storage bin here, maybe on the floor, and put my shoes in there, and then hang my coat here, the one that I'm wearing. And then that will be that. So now if you look at these from the top, you can see that this is the refrigerator right here, and the sink. And this line means there's another little shelf between the top of the counter and the top of the railing where my walls end. So there will be a small shelf back there. And then these are the pots of herbs, and that's my closet top. This is where my battery would go inside my closet for my solar. And then, of course, this is all going to be a cleared off countertop. I'm thinking at some point my little Jaslyn, her little box is going to go right about here. So she'll always be near me. And I'm thinking I could bring back one of my smaller TVs, and I could actually put that up on the wall right in here. And I would be able to, watch TV and stuff like that. This is just a shelf with a big thing underneath, and I think I'm going to just put like a couple of those wooden bins that you get at Walmart. They're like $11 or $12 a piece, I don't remember. But I'm going to stack a couple of those under, and that should bring it up to the 24 inches or higher that I need it to be. And that way I can store stuff under there. Also, there will be storage under the bed. That bed will lift up, and I will be able to store things like my tent and my extra water jug and things like that under there. Winter clothes when I'm not using them. Summer clothes when I'm not using them. I'll wear summer clothes all year long, but I'm always freezing, so I have to have winter clothes too. And then the top of the shower, which will be all open. Inside the shower, right about, I don't know if you can see where I am, but right about here, I'm going to put my toilet inside the shower. And I'm going to do that for two reasons. Because number one, it's a flush toilet. I don't do number two in the toilet. I only do number one. And then I just dump that. But number two, I just put a plastic bag in the toilet, and I do my business, and I cover it with a little bit of cat litter, and then I tie that all up, and I throw that in the garbage, just like you do with a baby diaper. And part two is that, as a lot of you know, I'm a walking paraplegic, and don't ask me how that happens, because my doctors don't even know. But anyway, I do walk, and oops, I dropped the picture. Hold on, let me get it back. So I'm gonna put my toilet in there, and that way my toilet like seals completely. So if I want to take a shower, I can actually sit on my toilet, which would bring me low, and it would bring me under the 4 feet high that it takes the walls of my rig are. I'm also going to install a small hula hoop and a curtain over that I can unhook and hook as I need privacy in the shower or on the bathroom, whatever. Again, you can see my nail box right there, and then what I anticipate to be a pretty comfortable little desk, I'm hoping. And that's sort of where I'm at with what I'm doing on the inside of my rig. Don't mind my fat little belly here. So that's sort of the plans for my rig right now. I like this concept. Well, wait a minute. Let me turn you around if I can. Hold on here.